Hi, this is Marty here again, and I thought I would take this opportunity to tell you about a little meditation sort of experience I was having the other day. Some of the other squirrels were sitting around, and we were, rolling nuts around on the ground and everything. And one of the compadres of mine asked me, "What do you suppose happens to frogs after they croak?" Well, that started off a whole new line of thought, and needless to say, a whole bunch of different interpretations of what life is about and where you go after you pass out of this world and where spirituality comes from and how it affects squirrels. Yep, that's the central theme here is how squirrels are affected by spirituality. A lot of people don't realize that squirrels are actually devotees of an enlightened master by the name of Sid, a Jewish fellow who migrated to India and then ultimately ended up spreading his somewhat enlightened philosophy throughout the world. It was Siddhartha. A lot of people say it has Siddhartha, but that's not really correct. It's Siddhartha. He was Sydney Hartha, and he was from down around Jaffa, I think. Anyway, he he is a very profound philosopher. A lot of people call him Buddha. And most of his real deeper thoughts, more profound thoughts, were inspired by observing squirrels in his environment. So he's kind of the patron Buddha of us squirrel critters. And we're all very committed. That's what it is, committed to furthering knowledge of Sid and his work. So anyway, that's really what squirrel spirituality is all about for any of you folks who are sitting out there wondering what was going on. The weather update is, I don't know if you folks have noticed it, but Boulder, Colorado, and places all up and down the Rocky Mountains got slammed with snow just this last couple of days. So, like we keep, giving you that heads up, thumbs up kind of thing, it's all about winter this year. It's going to be a squirrel fest kind of stay in your burrow and please God don't let another foot of snow come down overnight kind of winter. So just reminding you folks of that. And of course, if you leave treats and things out here for us, a few nuts and a few sunflowers and pecans are always good. Pecans are actually, I like pecans probably more than just about most of the other nuts. I like sunflowers too, but pecans are really spectacular. Anyway, if you scatter a few of those things out consistently here, I think that we can anticipate Sid coming through for us, coming through for the whole bunch of us. Yeah, I think all of us are going to probably benefit from any generosity that's shown towards squirrels, and Sid will probably help alleviate some of the those darker passages of winter. So that's how you're best served as far as getting winter under control this year, so that it doesn't kick your butt. So get out there and throw a few pecans around, and every once in a while, do a little mantra, and maybe even do a little dervish dance here and there. But keep Sid's attention on a not quite so hideous winter, and we may pull ourselves out of this yet. So anyway, just a momentary update, and I hope you're having a great night and a great week. And autumn's here; those leaves are starting to fall. So anyway, that's all about squirrel spirituality, and you got it from a squirrel. I'm Marty, and I'm signing off. You have a great week.